Here we explore the most incredible places on Earth. And today, we're talking about something that sounds too good to be true. What if I told you there are countries out there that will literally pay you to live there? Yep, you heard me right. No scams, no gimmicks, just cold, hard cash or euros or yen to pack your bags and call their country home. So, grab your passport because we're counting down the countries that will pay you to live there. Let's go! First up, we're heading to Switzerland because who doesn't want to live in a postcard? The village of Albanen, nestled in the Swiss Alps, is offering up to 25,000 Swiss francs. That is about $27,000 per adult and 10,000 francs per child to move there. But here's the catch. You've got to stay for at least 10 years and be under 45. Why? Albanen is a tiny village with a population of just over 200 people, and they're facing a serious population decline. They need fresh faces to keep their community alive. In return, you'll get to live in one of the most stunning places on Earth. Think snow-capped mountains, fresh alpine air, and some of the best skiing in the world. Plus, Switzerland is known for its high quality of life, excellent healthcare, and top-notch education system. But let's talk numbers. The payout is 25,000 francs per adult and 10,000 francs per child, but only if you commit to staying for a decade. If you leave early, you'll have to pay back the money. And while the cost of living in Switzerland is notoriously high, Albanen is a small village, so expenses might be lower than in cities like Zurich or Geneva. So, if you're under 45, love the outdoors, and don't mind the cold, this could be your chance to live the Swiss dream. Got a killer business idea? Chile wants to help you make it happen. Their Startup Chile program offers $40,000 in equity-free funding and a one-year visa to get your business off the ground. Here's the deal. The program is based in Santiago, a vibrant city surrounded by the Andes Mountains. It's designed to attract global talent and turn Chile into a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship. Why Chile? It's one of the most stable and innovative economies in South America, with a growing startup scene and a government that's super supportive of new businesses. Plus, you'll have access to incredible landscapes. Think Patagonia, the Atacama Desert, and world-class vineyards. But let's talk details. The $40,000 is equity-free, meaning you don't have to give up any ownership of your company. You'll also get access to a network of mentors, investors, and fellow entrepreneurs. And if your business takes off, you can apply for permanent residency. So, if you're an entrepreneur with a big idea and a sense of adventure, Chile is calling your name. Next up, we're heading to Saskatchewan, Canada, a province that's offering 20,000 Canadian dollars, that is around 15,000 US dollars, in tax returns to graduates who stick around for 10 years. Here's how it works. If you graduate from an approved institution in Saskatchewan and decide to live and work in the province, you could get up to $20,000 back in tax credits. The catch? You've got to stay for a decade. But let's talk about why Saskatchewan is worth it. This province is a hidden gem, offering the perfect mix of city amenities and outdoor adventures. Cities like Saskatoon and Regina are vibrant hubs for young professionals, with a growing tech scene, affordable living costs, and a strong sense of community. And if you're into the outdoors, Saskatchewan has you covered. Think stunning national parks, crystal clear lakes, and endless opportunities for hiking, fishing, and camping. Plus, the people here are some of the friendliest you'll ever meet. So, if you're a recent grad looking for a place to build your career and your life, Saskatchewan is calling your name. Just make sure you're ready to commit, because 10 years is a long time, but with perks like these, it might just be worth it. Calling all digital nomads. Ireland wants you. Through their Work from Ireland program, they're offering grants and tax breaks to remote workers. Here's how it works. If you're a skilled professional working for a company outside of Ireland, you can apply for this program and base yourself in stunning places like County Kerry or Galway. In return, you'll get to enjoy Ireland's rolling green hills, rugged coastlines, and cozy pubs, all while working remotely. But why is Ireland doing this? They're looking to boost local economies and attract skilled professionals to their less populated regions. And let's be real, Who wouldn't want to work with a view of the cliffs of Maher or a pint of Guinness in hand? Now, the program doesn't offer direct cash payments, but it does provide significant tax breaks and grants to cover relocation costs. Plus, you'll get to live in one of the friendliest and most beautiful countries in the world. So, if you're a digital nomad looking for a change of scenery, Ireland is calling your name. Next, Italy. Picture this. You're sipping espresso on your balcony, overlooking the Mediterranean, or hosting dinners in your beautifully restored Italian villa. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, in towns like Sambuca in Sicily and Massamali, this dream can be yours for just €1. Yep, you heard me right. €1. But here's the deal. These homes are part of Italy's effort to revive its shrinking villages. Many of these properties are old, abandoned, and in need of serious, tender, loving care. So, while the initial price tag is a steal, you'll need to commit to renovating the home within a set time frame, usually 2 to 3 years. Now, why are they doing this? Towns like Sambuca and Massamali are struggling with population decline, and they're hoping to attract new residents to breathe life back into their communities. In return, you'll get to live in a piece of Italian paradise, surrounded by cobblestone streets, historic charm, and some of the best food in the world. But before you pack your bags, here's the fine print. Renovation costs can range from $20,000 to $100,000, depending on the condition of the property. You'll also need to pay a security deposit, usually around $5,000, which you'll get back once the renovations are complete. So, if you've got a knack for DIY projects or a passion for restoring old homes, this could be your chance to live La Dolce Vita. Just make sure you budget wisely, because while the house might cost less than a cup of coffee, the renovations definitely won't. Now, let's talk about Antikythera, Greece, a tiny island paradise that's offering families with 3 or more children a monthly stipend of €500, about $542, free accommodation, and even free food to relocate. Here's the deal. Antikythera is a small island with a population of just 20 people, and they're desperate to attract new residents. In return for moving there, families with 3 or more kids will receive €500 per month, free housing, and free food for up to 3 years. But why Antikythera? This island is a slice of heaven, with crystal clear waters, pristine beaches, and a laid-back lifestyle that's perfect for raising a family. Plus, the cost of living is super affordable, and the locals are incredibly welcoming. Now, let's talk logistics. To qualify, you'll need to have at least 3 children and be willing to live on the island for at least 3 years. The program is designed to boost the island's population and bring new life to this remote community. So, if you've got a big family and a sense of adventure, Antikythera could be your chance to live the Greek island dream. Just imagine waking up to the sound of waves and spending your days exploring hidden coves and ancient ruins. Sounds pretty perfect, right? If you're a fan of soccer, I'm sure you've probably heard of Croatia. This small but mighty country has shined in previous World Cups, making it to the finals in 2018 and securing 3rd place in 2022. But did you know Croatia is also making headlines for something completely different? We're heading to Legrad, Croatia, a town that's selling homes for just 13 cents. Yep, you heard that right. 13 cents. But here's the catch. To qualify, you've got to be under 45, in a committed relationship, have a clean criminal record, and not own any other property. If you meet these requirements, you could snag a home in this charming Croatian town for less than the price of a cup of coffee. Now, why is Legrad doing this? Like many small towns in Croatia, Legrad is facing population decline, and they're hoping to attract young families to revive their community. In return, you'll get to live in a picturesque town with a rich history, friendly locals, and a strong sense of community. But let's talk details. While the homes are dirt cheap, they're often in need of renovation. Luckily, the town offers additional financial support for renovations, making it easier to turn these properties into your dream home. So, if you're a young couple looking for a fresh start in a charming European town, Legrad could be your chance to own a piece of Croatia. Just imagine sipping coffee in your backyard, surrounded by rolling hills and friendly neighbors. Sounds pretty dreamy, doesn't it? So, what do you notice as a common theme here? Population decline. Many of these towns and countries are offering these incredible incentives because they're struggling to keep their communities alive. It's a reminder of how important it is to support and grow our local populations. So, as you think about this, maybe go ahead and have kids if you want to, of course. Because if we don't, more cities and towns could end up in this same desperate situation. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to WanderWild, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Got a country or town you'd love to move to? Let me know in the comments below.